Hello and welcome to Game Week 4. Now, this is past the halfway line. It is the game week that had one game and one cup game. So we'll go through the Division 1 games first. Bayern versus Barcelona, that did end 3-2 to Bayern Munich. Goal scorers there was Kovacic, Gregor Strikowiak and Paul Pogba, and Lewandowski getting 2. Assists for those goals was Walker, Umtiti and Roberto, all defenders getting 1 each, which is nice to see every now and then, the defender doing their part. Well, being recognised for something else, because defenders aren't really shown for their great defending skills. It's all about how many assists you can get, how many goals you can score, and clean sheets for goalkeepers, really. Anyway, yellow cards for this game was Azpilicueta, Piqué and Roberto. Man of match for this game was Lewandowski. Now, I think I was 3-0 up, maybe might have been 2-1, and then I've gone up another to 3. I was disappointed to concede 2 because he absolutely dominated the first half. I could have scored about 4 or 5 in the first half, and then just for some reason just allowed him to come back in the game. I was a bit nervous in the end when he scored the second. I was like, shit. There's about 15 to 20 minutes left of this game. I've got to see out. But we managed to, and we did pick up 3 points. I think we're the only one to pick up 3 points this game week, which is good to see. It does extend our lead at the top of the table, as you'll see later. The next game was Man United versus Dortmund. It did end as a draw, 2-2. The goal scorers for this game was Aubameyang, Yarmolenko, Nainggolan and Marcus Rashford, all getting 1 each. Assist for those goals was Aubameyang, also got an assist, and Martial with 2. There was indeed no yellow cards for this game, so lucky for some, they don't pick up more suspensions because we are starting to see quite a few of them pop up. Man of match for this game was Yarmolenko, and it was, as the score suggests really, it was a pretty even game. On to the next game, Liverpool versus Chelsea. This was a simmed game. It did end 2-2. Goal scorers was Aguero with 2, Alba with an own goal, and Fabinho with the other goal. Assist for those was Carrasco, Douglas Costa and Dejan Lovren, the best centre-back in the world apparently. There were 2 yellow cards, which was Alba and Juan Bernat, and there was also a red card for Lionel Messi. Well, you don't see that very often. That does mean he'll miss two games, which will be next week. The man of match for this game was Aguero for his 2 goals. Chelsea were very dominant. I'm surprised it ended 2-2. They were very lucky with Liverpool. I think they only managed 2 shots on target. And altogether it was 17 shots to 6. And possession-wise was 55% to 45. So Chelsea manager will be a bit disappointed with that. They could have easily won that and closed the gap on me, obviously. The next game is into Division 2, so I'll go there now. Or shall we go through the fixtures first? We'll go through the fixtures first. There we go. So, Dortmund play Liverpool, Man United play Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich play Dortmund, you had Chelsea versus Man United, Barcelona versus Liverpool, and Chelsea versus Barcelona. This week it is a two league double header. So we play 2 games each. If I win both games, that should put me, depending on the Chelsea versus Man United result, it could mean I win the league. If that ends as a draw, I think there is no other way of winning the league unless I drop so much goals difference by miles, really. Anyway, we'll go on to the Division 2. And the first game is Juventus versus PSG. I'll just get there now. It did end 3-2 to PSG. Goal scorers, Neymar got a hat-trick. And for the consolation goals, Bernardeschi with 1 and Asensio with the other. Assists for those goals was Mustafi, Tolisso, Moise Kean and Dybala. Yellow cards was Mustafi. Man of match obviously for his hat-trick, his 3 goals, is Neymar. Even games, shots-wise. However, PSG were very, very dominant in possession. That's kind of the style that the PSG manager likes to play, likes to have a lot of possession. However, as you see down, it doesn't really work often. So we'll go on to the next game. It did end, it was Atletico versus Spurs, and now you can see it were a massive scoreline. It did end 6-4 to Tottenham. There are quite a few goal scorers, so bear in mind. Lukaku with 1, Griezmann with 2, Saul with 1, Di Maria with 2, Dele Alli with 1, Sturridge with 1, Harry Kane with 1, and Gareth Bale with 1. There's a lot less assisters in this match. Kane got 2, Sturridge with 1, Ousmane Dembele with 2, and Lukaku with 1. There were 2 yellow cards in this game, Alderweireld and Varane. And the man of match for his goal and 2 assists was Harry Kane. Don't know what to say about this result. Atletico manager will be a bit peed off that he did concede 6, but it's likewise for the other manager. He scored 6 but still managed to concede 4. Unless they go in score more than the other, then fair enough. But as a goal difference, you want to get a good gap in goal difference, because it can win leagues. I think it has happened before, where it's the league has won on goal difference. On to the last game in Division 2, and it was the only one in the league to actually get a clean sheet, and that was Man City versus Arsenal. Arsenal did win this game 1-0. Lacazette with a goal scorer. Bellerin picking up a yellow card, which does mean he'll be suspended for the next week for 1 game, and the man of match for this game was Rudiger. Not really much to say on this one, because it was only a 1-0, and I didn't really look much into this game, because it doesn't really look interesting. Sorry about that, Ben and Ellis. On to the cup fixtures. No, keep on getting ahead of himself. We'll go through these fixtures first. So Atletico play Arsenal, Man City versus Atletico Madrid, PSG versus Man City, Spurs versus Juventus, PSG versus Spurs, and Arsenal versus Juventus. As this league is a pretty close league, it's very hard to predict what will happen. If you want to predict and bet on these results, you may as well bet on a Man City defeat. Sorry, Ben, but I do not think you'll beat either Atletico or PSG. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't have that much faith in you in them games. On to the cup now. Anyway, let it load up. Now, the first result is a bit harrowing. A 7-3 defeat to Chelsea. To my Bayern Munich. Goal scorers for this game, Volland got 1, Rodrigo got 2 for me. However, Aguero bagged 4, Carrasco with 2, and Umtiti with an own goal. Assists for these goals was Alba with 1, Volland with 2, Semedo with 2, and Kingsley Coman with a hat-trick of assists. The only yellow card of this game was Nacho, man of match for his 4 goals, Aguero obviously. Now, I'm in 2 mans of this game. I did think to experiment, because the cup I did win last year, so I've already won it. Don't really want to win it. Don't really need to win it twice, and I don't want the burden of getting suspensions, because it did hurt when I had Gregor's Djokovic out for 2 games. It did hurt me. I think I did actually lose a game. So with this result, I did completely change tactic, see how it went. In 20-25 minutes, I was 4-0 down. I knew I had to change something. I did go back to my usual tactic. Did keep out a lot more goals than I thought I would, really. We did come back. I think it ended up 4-2. And then I think it went 5 or 6-2, and then I got 1. And then just to rub it in, Carrasco then bagged 1 in at a time to make it 7. Now, that result hurt a lot. As I'm not too fussed, but it just did hurt. Conceding 7 goals is just dreadful to see. Especially in the first 40 minutes. It wasn't a great side, and I'm glad that game was over. Now, I spoke a lot about that game. On to the next one. Arsenal versus Dortmund is down here. Did end 4-0 to Dortmund. This was another sim game. Aubameyang got 4 of the goals, which all of them obviously. Assist for his goals was Pulisic with 2, Mkhitaryan with 1, and Frank Kessie with the other. Yellow cards, there was quite a few. Hate pronouncing this bloody name. It's the left back, Guerrero or something like that. Pulisic, Ramos, Bellerin, and Milinkovic Savic with all yellow cards. And there was also indeed a red card for Marcos Alonso, so that'd be a 2-match ban. Man of match for this game, for first 4 goals, Aubameyang. Now, he's absolutely a beast. If you use him in the right way, I think he must have scored at least 10 goals altogether in League and Cup. But with his manager, he's not really... I wouldn't say he's not doing... The player not doing very well. It's the entire team. I think they're only on like 9 or 8 points. So, he'd be pretty disappointed with that. However, we'll go on to the next game. It is Barcelona versus PSG. It ended 3-0. Goal scorers for that game was Gundogan and Belotti. Belotti getting 2 and Gundogan with 1. Assists for their goals was Kante and Lewandowski with 1 each. Yellow cards was Mustafi and Tolisso. Man of match Gundogan. Now, as I said before, PSG 63% possession. But they didn't do anything with it. They really didn't do anything with the ball. And that's when you've got to think, do I need to change something? And that's where I think the manager of PSG just goes wrong. His strike force is probably one of the best in the league. He's got Mbappe, Neymar, can't remember the other one. Anyway, but he's one of the best out there. We played in the friendlies and he absolutely battered me. But I don't know if it's a league curse, it's just not doing well. But it is what it is, and we'll go on to the last cup game, because I don't want this video to go on for too long. Hang on. There we go. And it is Atletico versus Juventus. It did end 4-3 to Atletico. Very entertaining game. Goal scorers for this game, obvious surprise here, Ronaldo with 2, Varane with 1, Koke with 1, Higuain with 2, and Asensio with the other. Assists for this game, Moise Kean got 2, Asensio with 1, Koke with 1, Griezmann with 1, Ronaldo with 1, Lukaku with the other 1. The only yellow card for this game was Varane, and it did warrant a suspension, so he'll miss, I think is it 1 game, I can't remember, for his 3 yellow cards. Man of match for this game, for his 2 goals and 1 assist, is Ronaldo. No surprise there. So this does mean Barcelona will play Dortmund, Chelsea will play Atletico in the semi-final. That won't be this week, that'll be the week after. The suspensions for the coming week is Messi with 2 match ban, Guerrero with 1 match ban for his 4th yellow card, Varane 1 match ban with his 3rd yellow card, Bellerin 1 match ban for his 3rd yellow card, and Marcos Alonso 2 match ban for his red card. Thank you guys for watching. It has been a bit longer video, I think. I'm just checking, yeah, about 13-14 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. It is hotting up. As you can see, 6 games played, 15 points, 5 goals ahead. Follow me. I just want to win this league. I've chirped it up so much about winning it at the start. I just want to see it through and just prove that I am one of the best managers in this league. Thank you guys for watching. See you again next time. Goodbye.